morning and happy Monday to everyone. I think we have a recipe that you are going to want to try tonight. Please welcome Randy Feltis, Chef Randy Feltis in the house. I love your creativity and your skills in the kitchen. And this time you are doing it using tea, green tea. We know green tea is really good for us. So green tea crusted sea scallops with a winter slaw.
Yes.
This is fancy.
It's winter time, but we can feel the summer coming. So
can we?
I think I can feel it coming. It's in the air, isn't it?
It's in the air.
And if we believe and you start cooking like it's summer, summer will eventually come.
Yes, that's a good theory. I like that.
Today we're going to do a winter slaw where you use all the winter vegetables, but we'll do a summer application.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
I mean, the thing looks beautiful. It looks gorgeous.
It's a nice little dish. You know, I had it for dinner last night and it really worked out. The true inspiration behind this dish is I ran into one of my friends on Valentine's Day at the grocery store.
Okay.
And he's leaving and I'm walking in. He's like, I'm so happy to see you. And I was like,
I'm freaking out, dude.
Yeah. I bought scallops. How do I cook them?
Okay.
Because it's a big night, you want to impress the lady, right? And he wanted to barbecue them, and I was like, you can't do that. Don't do that. Like, these things cost like $6, $7 each. This is a real investment.
Right.
Treat them properly.
Okay.
So we want to pan sear them in a smoking hot pan.
Right, and it doesn't take long to pan sear them. I mean, they're done like that.
You got it, 2 minutes per side.
Okay.
And the application behind it is really quite simple. Salt, pepper,
yeah.
And then here comes our green tea.
So green tea, that's an interesting addition. I like that.
Give that a smell.
Let me see.
Order these up a little bit.
Filled with antioxidants, so good for you this time of year when we're trying to stave off all the colds and the flus.
You know more about it than I do.
This is really, really good for you.
I'm more of a coffee guy.
Good for the metabolism as well.
Keep going.
You want to keep that going?
Sure. Give me a little bit more tea on top of here.
Sure.
And then there's a little bit of mint in this green tea too, which is kind of going to be like our summer thing coming through.
So good for you. But I just want to know, can I have like more than one? I mean, it's plated so nicely.
Well,
but can
it's
I have
an
like 10 of those?
appetizer. If you want to have like a main course, then absolutely.
Yeah.
So the next thing is, how do I know if my pan's hot? Put your hand above it. You know, you can kind of see the smoke coming off. We're just going to deflect the heat with a touch of butter.
Don't put your hand in it.
Don't do that. Don't do that. And some will actually drop water in it and see if the water dances around.
Right.
I wouldn't allow that in my kitchens, but if you're at home, it's your kitchen. You do what you want to do, right? And I wanted to use, I mean, you could even use a nonstick pan, or I'd like to use a cast iron pan, but what I wanted to show today is what kind of goes on inside the pan.
Okay. What's happening here?
Well, the butter, the solids in the butter are starting to caramelize a little bit.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what we're after. So as soon as you see the smoke, oh, that's a good thing.
Right.
This means we're at the right temperature.
Well, some people get freaked out because, I mean, the heat's fairly high.
Yes.
And I paid $6 per scallop.
Yes.
And I do not want to burn them. So, like, watch.
They won't burn.
Make sure you keep your eye on it.
Deeply caramelized.
Deeply caramelized.
Deeply caramelized. And my friend Facebooked me later, and he's like, house is full of smoke, alarms went off, but the wife is so happy. They're phenomenal.
Okay,
so you're doing it right when the alarms are going off.
Okay.
Right?
You want the smoke.
You want it all.
It's all part of it.
So we're going to let those sear about 2 minutes on each side, and we'll go through our winter vegetables. We're going to make a quick slaw. So we got a little bit of shallots, not too much there. Golden beet, raw julienne. You can practice your knife skills while you're at it. Radishes, a little bit of celery root. You know what celery root is? You ever use it at home?
No.
No?
It looks so ugly when you see it at the store.
How can you look at how beautiful that is, Tracy? Isn't that nice? It's gorgeous, isn't it? Give it a smell. It smells like apple. It smells, I need apple in my life. So you know what? If we were talking about, we're going to match it up. There's some apple and some celeriac. It's like the perfect marriage.
I'm still watching it. Should I be nervous? They look okay, but should I flip them or what?
Let's do it. As you can see, the pan's starting to get a little dark.
Yeah.
Flip away.
Oh, I do it.
You can do it, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
That's what we want. Okay.
Yes.
Sear the salt in there, sear the pepper in there. The tea is all nice and crusted. And then basically what you can do now, because the pan's super hot, take it off.
Take it off.
All right? Turn it off. The smoke will stop. The alarm will stop. Don't worry about a thing.
See, my blood pressure's going down now. That's good. It's perfect.
Now, you can deglaze if you want a little bit of white wine in there, a little bit more sharpness, but it's really not needed because what I've got going on is an apple cider, and we're just going to pour it into a pan. You can fortify this if you want. Brandy, more cinnamon, some more fennel, some more things like that. This is simple mulled stuff, so there's already a bit of flavor in there. So we're just going to give it a little bit of that.
You give it some body.
Yep.
It was getting romantic in here for a second.
It was getting romantic.
I feel like it's the scallops. That's it.
See, they have that effect on everybody. Olive oil, and then, here we go. marriage our apples again, apple cider vinegar. Really quite simple. Tracy, just give that a toss or a spin around. You got your tongs there. We need one more
this
magical
smells
ingredient
good.
here. We just have a little bit of fresh mint.
Yeah, let's do that.
We're just
so
gonna
it'll be
toss
like
that in,
summertime.
right?
Come on. Anytime you're ready.
Now,
That's
this
good.
seems like the simplest thing because it's raw vegetables.
Right.
But here's what we're gonna do, Tracy. Ready for this? Just for some reason, give that a try.
Sure.
Olive oil, salt, pepper, and apples, celeriac, vinegar. What just happened?
Party in my mouth.
Good times.
Seriously, major
Okay,
flavor.
Give me a small little dollop on the bottom there.
Just
The
a little
bowl.
bit?
Just a little
like
bit.
This much?
That's perfect. We are an appetizer size, right? We did
Right.
mention they're $8, so one per, it's a good time. And then as you can see, the sea scallops just perfectly caramelized both sides. I'm gonna let it rest a little bit.
Very nice.
We're gonna get down to a little bit of a
so
cider
that's
here.
what you put around it.
And how easy was that? You just buy the cider, you put it in,
Warm it up.
warm it up,
You can give it some body if you want, or
give
leave
it a
it
little
as
bit
is.
of love, and then check this out. Drizzle a little olive oil.
Cityline.ca for this thing of beauty.
There you go.
Gorgeous. Randy,
Brilliant.
this is amazing.
Thank you for your
Foolproof
help.
recipe. So